I'm doing great, Drew. How's it going, man? Let's do this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all druid keys today. Stick to just the Runnin keys. There we go. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I finished up at the gym. Had to grab some mail, do a couple errands, things like that. And I made like a bunch of chicken meatballs last week, but I froze a ton of them. And finally been digging into them so I didn't have to actually end up cooking now that I've been moved. And I did that and a huge baked potato. Air fried that. It was insanely good. So we're gonna pop open our vaults and then we're gonna do some weeklies on our healers. We're gonna do some weeklies on our healers and see where the day takes us. Still gonna be doing our challenge where we're trying to reach our max speed on the treadmill and everything like that. Yo, what up, Cave? Alright, I don't have as many vaults as I thought I did. I don't think I have a pally one either. I'm pretty sure I have a shaman, priest, and druid one. Druid one should be big. I like desperately need a belt. I desperately need some boots. There's a few different things. A few different things. Of the masterclass, any plans for the others? Probably a shaman one, and then we'll see. Yeah, that's the game plan. But I think like long term, you know, future seasons, future expansions, I'm gonna do like a lot more of them. Yo, what up, Zite? God, do you have a shaman vault? What the hell? What did I just collect? Somebody just give me gold? I gained 1 silver, 1 copper. Yeah. For fucking sales. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's do the Juicer Priest Vault first. Yeah, we did a little memorial for Kalamazoo. We did a little memorial yesterday. We did we did a big old memorial for him. Yeah. Here, I'll go back to our walk-in run-in challenge. Yo, what up, Wedge? Alright, my priest. What am I even missing for my tier? I almost have the tier set, or the full appearance completed on Mythic. It's the belt, of course. I don't want to catalyze this belt. Actually, do I? I kind of don't because it's good for Discount Plus, but yeah, that'd be good for Holy. That'd be good for Holy. Was it even hiding the 12.0 press event server? Oh, for like alpha and stuff? Yeah. I don't think they're making any attempts to hide it. But I think they also want to like bounce back because there's like mixed midnight reaction and everything like that, you know? So I'm sure they want to bounce back. What did I get for a priest masterclass, or I'd be my own expert guess? I was thinking, Wolf, I would just record it with myself, where I would ask myself questions, and then I would do like, I'd get like a leather jacket and sunglasses, and then that would be like the expert, and then I would just like ask myself questions, and they'd be like, oh yeah, and then just like make a big show out of it, and then be like a cool biker guy or something. Or, I mean, I could always just get on like Mode or somebody. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you could do it. That's right, Fig. A little bit of walking cam. Sorry, I'm just looking at this to see what I need to craft. I gotta see what I need to craft. Got a lot of gilded I gotta get too. Yeah, not sure if I'm gonna do like a lot more master classes this season. We'll see. Alpha starting soon, Fellowship starting soon, all that kind of stuff. Might take precedence. So, yeah, I was thinking for like raid videos, because some people were requesting raid videos. Those are tougher because they usually bomb. I will be honest. Almost all the raid content I make does like half as good as M+ content. But if I was gonna do any raid content, yeah, I was thinking about like hitting up some liquid people, see if they would be down. Thank you, Crane. I hope my vaults are kind too. I was just looking at what I need to get. I got my mythic boots. I got good legs. I got some good stuff. I need a mythic helm. It's really the void core. I need that void core bad. So the feed cam, I mean, the people requested it, you know? Gotta keep the boys happy. I'd say ring, void core are probably the biggest ones. Let's see what we get. Imagine not having a mythic antenna yet, waiting for midnight or something. That would have been so sick, Kenver, if I opened the vault and I got a mythic antenna. Oh, I would have thrown you through the ringer. Like, what's up now, bitch? But that didn't happen, so, you know, I can't. But yeah, fucking trinkets suck, man. Healer life. Healer life. Oh! But we did get a mythic helm with socket and indestructible. That's pretty good, too. Do I even have a Saladar's Folly? I do. Yeah, I have a mythic one already. So that's not a concern. I mean, you know, it's Nexus King's command. Looks like we're getting a helm. Real healers get in their first mythic vault. You know what else real healers do? You know what else real healers do? They're already famed slayers of Dimensius. Are you that? Are you him? Not play priest. Oh, that too. That's lit. That too. Alright. That's right. They get 100 parts on Mythic Dimmy. Good call, Bizzle. That's right. On our first kill. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I play Voidweaver for keys. E. Oh, so slow? Key hasn't started yet. Also, I just ate an entire baked potato. So I'm trying to warm my body up to walking again. Because it was heavy. Ate the skin and everything off it. It was delicious. And I'm like, oh, is that the best idea? Trying not to be low in chunks. Scam stream? I don't know, man. People get the foot cam and I get to torture myself. Versatile Emerald. What kind of scam is this? Mm-hmm. Well, what? Who asked me yesterday? They're like, "Can you jump?" They're like, "Can you jump a little bit to prove that it's you and your feet?" How you doing, Kafka? I know. I didn't even trust me, man. Didn't show us eat a potato. You gotta pay extra for that, buddy. Damn, I am broke on crests and stuff on my priest. Holy shit. Alright. Let me get my next vault. Jump a little bit's crazy work, yep. I know. I don't know who hurt you guys in the past. I don't know who hurt you guys in the past. Thinking I would be dishonest to you guys. I would schmaz you guys. gonna let me get on Illidan? Illidan's not down, right? Tonight. Illidan's fine? Oh. That's weird. That's weird. Wow, it's been slow? Okay. As long as I'm not the only one. I was thinking about running through all my alts and getting all their 10s done. Or at least most of them. So I think I'm going to start with like Pally or Monk. And then just go down the line, get all the healers. At least a 10. Keep kind of chipping away at them, you know? Ah, we're getting started, Griffin. Getting started. Trying to play the game, though. We'll see. What I recommend a reroll. Priest is dead. I think it's gonna kind of end up being a druid tier, to be honest. What did I steal from World First? Nothing this time. I still gotta steal one of their mugs. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I gotta just do it. They have nice mugs. Our hearts. Aww. Is there a damage buff this week? I think. I thought my guildies were talking about it. I mean, priests need that priests need that healing buff. So we can better take advantage out of piety. What do you think Kalmazi stole? What didn't he steal, man? What didn't he steal? What up, Shock? Thank you for the prime, my dude. Welcome in. Finally got onto my druid. Let's see what our vault is. We have some desperate needs. We have some deep and desperate needs. Dash stole my heart. Jack already has my spirit of redemption. Aww. I know, we did a funeral for Temerity yesterday. A little My Chemical Romance karaoke to honor the death of Temerity. Yeah. Yo, Billy, if you need a warlock, see if Kalmazi wants to join the country club. If the country club would even accept him. Let's see. What the? Harvester's Edict? What spec am I in? I'm in Resto spec. I didn't even know you could actually get that trinket. Well, fuck. Shoulders, but I already have Mythic and a Mythic Track ring. Fucking woof. Ugh. What, number one? That is, yeah, fuck you, Kemper. This fucking guy. You're my op today. Just preying on my downfall today. He just goading me a little bit. Waiting for me to smack him down. Like, oh, Jack hit me. Yeah. Yeah. Today is just a normal day. Honestly, man. What am I even thinking? I'm doing well, Ezel. Stinker of a vault on my druid, though. Unfortunate. Yeah, but priest got a mythic helm with socket, so we take those. We take those. Yay, socket. I got a 14 Dawnbreaker. It's pretty good. Yeah, that one's pretty good. We craft a belt. We're crafting a belt right now. This guy is just down bad for one. I mean, because there's plenty of boots, right? And keys. I know we want the raid ones, obviously. But it's not like they stripped boots from the dungeon pool, right? Oh yeah, there they are. Alright. Well, as long as there's some boots somewhere. As long as there's some boots somewhere. Won't even do a tier 1 delve? Yeah. Belt's about to get nerfed. Why bother? Actually, I have 2 sparks. Neat. Hurts you. Writhing armor banding would be good. So we go writhing armor banding into Aurora. Eat. We get writhing armor. Gloom Fathom.
84.
Sheesh. Can't let anything but the 84 months, my dude. Crystal Fused Hide. Storm Charge Leather. Got a whole grocery list. Is this chitin? Chitin? I always forget. I think it's like chitin. Chitin. There you go. No, I manually will knock it up. I'll get it started when the key gets going, guys, for the speed increase. And the max speed is 4 miles an hour, and we'll start off with 3. So now we just hit a 5 breakpoint. It'll be 3.2 when the key starts. I was just saying it earlier. I like just ate a whole ass baked potato, so I was gonna like wait a sec. But that's why I'm placing this order right now. Once I place this order, I'm gonna hop on Pally or Monk or something like that, and we'll get the process started. What happened? Did the mail not mail? Did I just not buy certain things? Crystal Fused Hide.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Oh, right.
Thanks for your patronage. My directive is to serve you.
There we go. There we go. So Monk was fist weaving, not pure fisting. I guess Master Harmony is more pure, yeah. Zimanu. There we go. It's like about to get nerfed, Mel. So, I'm just thinking about like the long-term value. And it's like a slot I immediately need to upgrade anyway. And I want a second embellish, so it'd be like between that or wrists. So, figured it would be easier. There we go. That was actually really fast. Let's fucking go. W. Look at this. Just a casual 4 overall eye level upgrade. So now it's just the boots. Flick casting spells. This stuff. Yeah. Yeah, mouse over 13 is trinket, by the way. 13 and 14 are your trinket slots. All right, let's get started with keys. Let's get old jackhammer getting going. Should swap off priest archer. Depends on what your goals are. If your goal is 0.1% title, if you can find a squad, you can do it on priest, but it'll be tough. If your goal is title, you know, shaman and druid are likely to be the two. Man, what is with servers today? Let's try it again. It's like the transferring servers and trying to log on to another character thing that's like slow or like bugged today. It's strange. All right. How we know those legs are real? That's how. Hear them squeaks. Can hear all them squeaks. All right, I need a flood, HOA, or priory. Nice. All right, now we can start getting our speed up. All right. Yeah, big beeps. See this through. Speed of the potato. Oh. That was like 45 minutes ago, so now it's digested a bit more. We're helping the digestion process. That's right, man. Just gotta give the people what they want. Gotta give the people what they want. You're definitely here for the gameplay, clearly. Just providing more value. More incentive. More incentive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shaman with the Void Glass. Trinket options are Antenna, Void Core, Crystal, and Void Core. Eat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Briley.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beledar. The guard sought to kill you. Captain Dale cried to protect you something. Each of his lieutenants walked with his tactics.
Off should be using wings, about on cooldown. Yeah. What I like to do, especially when I pug, is I like to rip my wings about as fast as I can. And then hold on to like my aura mastery, even some of my like crowd control as well. So that after my wings ends, then I'll have them on hand. That way I can kind of like buy time. You can like use your crowd control and like focus more on your crowd control to buy you time until you get your wings back or other resources back, you know? Stuff like that. That's the idea. So like right now I'm gonna do it. Myself and the rogue got hit by some dots. My divine toll back. Kinda hoping he chains into something. Whatever. I'll just do damage. Yeah, how you doing, RG? Cruddy socket on my druid. And he really needed something big, actually, this week. Unfortunate. But my priest got a mythic tier helm with socket, so we take those. Oh, it's that tattletale paradiddle. How's it going, man? Yeah, no, it was a good time. Especially when you get a good idea as to, like, what is going to be getting, like, cool Apex talents for next expansion, too. I think that's always a nice thing to look at. Because then you can start getting familiar with stuff. I don't think we're going to have a lot of, like, mass changes to every healer or anything along those lines, but a couple of them definitely will. And a couple of them get, like natural evolutions. The narc, yeah. The jig was up and it added humor in my eyes. Ah, just giving you shit. Just gonna call you out a little bit. And you lost cancer? Eh. Not having to deal with AoE damage in the boss fight's pretty nice when there's additional AoE damage coming from, there's like more AoE damage that's coming out from the boss now. Because of the changes they made for him. So I think that's like the biggest factor. At least to me. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was like a more modern version of raid ramping for disc especially. I think that's probably one of the biggest issues facing it right now. Current speed, 3 miles an hour. Every 5 subs, gifted or not. But this is the last day of bonus subs. Valorant's doing like a Titan Forge, so anytime you gift 5, it gives out at least 1 extra. Sometimes it gives out like double. We're doing that today while we're doing our alt keys. One sub, 1 mile an hour speed increase. We went over 3.5 miles an hour yesterday, but not today yet. But we just got started with the stream today. Oh, I don't have an incline increase, but I was thinking about that. I might get a different treadmill that'll have an incline increase. Work on those calves, you know. Who won Broncos game? Not the fans, certainly. Nah, but the Broncos won. They stomped the Bengals. Bengals got like 3 points last I checked. Tuned into it a little bit because I was hoping for a pick six because that would be what I needed to actually win my matchup. But got my first fantasy matchup loss of the season. Unfortunately, 3-1. The Jets jetted. Oh yeah, both the both coordinators from the Lions are now on stinker teams. It's tough to see. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the Bengals have never been investing in their O-line, and they're just getting punished for it every year. It's like they're hitting themselves in the face with a rake over and over and over again. What are we doing? The Steelers fan, you're glad you did that? Yeah. And Steelers doing well. Ravens are struggling. Steelers are in a really good spot to win the division. Get my mana. Yeah, Steelers looking good. Actually have an offense that's like working, that's functioning. It's a wonder as to what they can do when they have that. I mean, it's a shame they gave up George Pickens for like a third-round pick or something. I think that was a huge letdown. Huge steal for the Cowboys. Yeah, that's the thing is Steelers have been really, really good early in the seasons and then struggled as they go into playoffs, struggled as they try to clinch the division. Yeah, I mean, I just have to imagine George Pickens just wasn't happy playing for the Steelers. Because that guy looks like he's having the time of his life playing for the Cowboys. Ow. Help CD's not playing and he's getting the ball. True. But even when CD comes back, it's just going to help like both of them. Because you just have two elite receivers to cover, you know? How many steps a day do I get with a walk pad? Usually 10,000. We did 20,000 yesterday. We were rolling. 2 years of Kenny Pickett and a wash Russell Wilson will push someone to the edge. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, look at look at like Garrett Wilson, you know? Guys just stuck on the Jets. Russ needs to give up on Russ. I think that he is gonna go with like a Joe Flacco route and just be like a forever backup and just make that money. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that with Flacco's case because now he's a starting, but he had like the cushiest job for a while backing up Anthony Richardson. It's a shame they just like realized Anthony Richardson really, really sucks and they just gave up on him. And then they started making Flacco play. But I think Flacco is making like $5 million a year just riding on the bench. And like, if that's not the best damn job in the world, I don't know what is. Yeah, now he's starting. Now Flacco's starting. I'm saying before. 700 eye level, should I focus on 6 for dungeons? The highest that you can reliably heal and get into groups. That's what I would say. If you can get into 10's great. If you can't, then yeah, something like 6s would be good. Because where was Flacco before the Browns? He backed up for the Colts, and he backed up somewhere else. Like Jets, I think? Yeah, Lightsmith fell off. It's not that good anymore. Oh yeah, I know he like played for the Ravens for years. You know, he's got a ring. So yeah, that's right. He's back up for the Jets. Yeah, I would not be shocked for like Russell Wilson to get something like that. Have him go play for like, I don't know, the Saints or something like that. Do you have any kind of PC, Lex? Like, even if you have just like a side PC, then you could like install the profile there and then get the interface in WTF that way? I'm about to die. Yep. Damn. That heal absorb came at the worst time. That really came at the worst time. Yeah, I only have it available with the Wago app. I can check and see when they're gonna like make it available for Max, but that I'm not sure of. Yeah, like you can play Lightsmith, but it's just not that good, JB. Yeah. Yeah, they benched Russell Wilson after he just like gave up and was like throwing through the end zone when they like needed a touchdown to stay in a game. Plus, I think it was like Chris Collinsworth who said it's like you never want to like draft a quarterback in round 1 Because that just means that your successor is gonna have that quarterback. When they replace you. Us to the Bengals? Maybe. Yeah, because Browning is just not doing it right now. They're just not doing it right now. Couple twos last night at Pally, did okay. I'm not confident, struggle sometimes with AoE. Yeah, it can be definitely a challenge, especially when you don't have wings up. Pally's really like feast or famine like that. And like getting used to the like slight but still like strong additional healing that you get out of like the Dawn Light Hots is also very, very important. But I basically am using my infusions all the time on flash heals. And then if you have a bunch of infusions, you can also buff up the healing they do by casting Virtue. And it also means that you can have like extra AoE healing pump it to everybody else. We'll have a nice pull here. Yep. Dude, this affix is at the worst possible times, I swear. Ooh, hopefully we can get all these mobs out. Had a kick. Yep. The HPS check's coming. So I pop wings, pop virtue, bubbled myself to protect myself, sacked a hunter because he was getting a bunch of casts on him. And we just started cranking healing. Spreading around my eternal flames to everybody. Refreshing them a little bit in this case. Gonna get the affix again. Oh, and we got infusion procs. So that helped a ton too.
No Iraqi leaves the Emperor's service, even in death.
There we go. I know, it's like literally perfect timing for the affix to come out and crazy amounts of damage to deal with. P3 Forge Weaver a few times to let some of our core raiders, so hopefully this weekend goes smoother. Let's go. It's a fun fight. It's really satisfying getting that first kill on it, because it kind of like tests you in multiple different areas with crowd control and damage to specific targets. You know, it's like an underheal fight too. I think it's one of the best design fights of the season. Except when the guildies try to nuke you with orbs. Yeah, I'm with you there. Or, you know, you are sitting in a specific position as a healer. You kind of like plant your feet and you're ready to go, and then somebody decides that they want to move with their circle at the last second or something. Yeah, makes you rethink a little bit of your positioning.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just a little bit. Positioning in the raid or in the guild? Nah. I think this season the guild was pretty grateful to the healers. I'd like to think. There we go. Count Mozzie sucks for an established guild to fall apart. Yeah, I was talking to him. Were you there at the end of the stream last night? Or yesterday? Yeah, he popped in.
4,
He popped in his stream. We were yapping. I don't think that he's gonna apply anywhere for a bit. I think he's gonna take a little vacation from raiding. Oh yeah. He popped in a stream last night. We were talking a bit. That's the thing. He's got his Demi kill, and I mean we're gonna have
4,
a lot going on this month. We're gonna have Legion Remix. We're gonna have Midnight Alpha. You know, we're gonna have Fellowship coming out. So there's like a bunch of different things going on. So if I was him, I'd honestly just chill for a bit. Yeah, but I let him know if he wanted to apply. You know, I'd hit him with the vouch and stuff, of course. Kalmazi need vouching? Look at that 7TV emote. Look at that 7TV emote. Do you guys take things like community presence into account? Not really. I think we more so take into account, like, if you have friends in the guild or something like that, basically. Yeah. Yo, what's up? The world first players playing lower end graphics most of the time. Cause like, ooh, warband plate. Neat. Mail and leather. GG's. Oof. But it's like more so. It's more so, like if you have friends in the guild, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier because, like, then, you know, you have like friends vouch for you, and it's a bit more of like the community feel. There's been times where, like, I think people have joined the guild because their friend vouched for them, but they were like not that good, and you know, like it helped them get into the guild, but they didn't pass trial, you know. So, exclamation mark setup has all the links and stuff. Yeah, most of the time I don't walk this quick. Most of the time I don't walk this quick. Sorry, one sec. Jew. Does Kalamazi need vouching? I already like this tweet too. And then I think his recent kill was also, yeah, it was a 1. Oh man. He said he got killed. He said he got killed on this one too. Yep. Poor guy. Poor Kalamazoo. Was a bumper. Well, he got killed, so you know you give him the benefit. You give him the benefit of the doubt. Give me just half a sec. Killed by his own hubris. Love this song as well. There we go. Yo, Phoenix, thank you for the 2 months. Alright, fixing something up real quick. Alright. Living Silk and Solea's. It's got a sack trinket, mythic level. Drop the Solea's. Keep the Living Silk. Yeah.
But do not rush to conclusions.
Should be nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, general chat? Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's WoW. General chat's been a mess for ages. They've been a mess for ages and ages. Alright, on to Monk. On to Monk. Alright, we're still locked in at our current speed. Every time we hit a multiple of 5 on the sub tracker right here, then we increase our speed further. I think our speed's depleting. I'll deplete by like half. We'll deplete by like half a mile here. Oh, there's combos. I don't even know if these pop up on screen or what. I know they like just added them. Big bits. One sec. Walking the other way. I flipped the camera around. Found out how to mirror it properly. I found out how to fix it. I got my shit together. Oh my god, the combo's leveling up. Got a logic gate. Nice. Dude, I have just been having awful luck with rings of my priest. Yep. Is Mistweaver harder than our druid? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Just another. Oh shit! With that bigger combo. Yo, thank you, coffee. Thank you, everybody. Just keep on spam signing up for groups until we hit. It's a bunch of horses. Wait, did that pop on the screen? I see it on my dashboard. Yeah. Yeah, I see it pop up on my dashboard too. Oh shit! Now it's little bears, I guess. It's little bears. Then there's the hearts. Oh shit! I guess yeah, maybe they're chipmunks. That's pretty sick. Yo, Alberico, thank you so much for the prime, my dude. All right. We are rolling. We are rolling. On to the next key. All right, I know I don't have bits on our list, but since we're doing the combos, if we reach the next level of the combos, I'll increase my speed again. I think we just hit level 1, so if we keep on going to the next level, I'll keep on leveling up with that. I've never messed around with the combo stuff before. Let's see. Need you, need you. Oh yeah, I don't have my 4 set yet. I don't have my 4 set yet. Dino's at 3? Alright, we'll bump it up again. 2 more. 2 more.
5, 4, 3,
I'm game.
1.
Frax, thanks so much for continuing on the sub. Appreciate you.
5,
Just clicking shit, I have no idea what I'm doing. Me neither. Me neither. I'll figure it out. Significant amount of people, I feel like, walk out of your F-flow every time you place it. Drives me nuts. I don't think people are like purposely walking out of it. They just don't see or even think about that kind of stuff. I think that's honest. The God's honest truth. They just don't even think about it. Yo, Fixie, thank you for the 5 gifted. Welcome into System, Pixie, Karn, Doc Christie, and Shara. Another couple notches. Let's speed it on up. Thank you so much. Yeah, the 60 bits for literally years. We finally found a use for them. Finally. I'm gonna rip a stun. I'm gonna stop you. Let's do that. Let's do that. Get on out of here. We didn't die. Let's go. Oh, let's go. And if you get to heaven. Let's see, did we complete the combos? I don't know what happened, but I'm bumping it up 2 more notches. Thank you, guys. Doesn't have touch of death. I can't believe it's been like 3 weeks or something like that since I last played by Monk. It's been too long. I am rusty. I know, but we're playing it now. We're playing it now. Played Wildstalker yesterday. It's a paint attract rejuve and light blooms without a weak aura. Remember when I started playing Grove? Honestly, the big area that I use my rejuves is like if there's not much damage happening, but I think there's going to be damage soon. That's usually when I start rejuving stuff. I believe I am running Doc Showhouse. Yeah. No, I'm running Veil of Pride. Yeah, the little like instant cast, single target. Yeah. Have Monk swapped? Like I said, it's been like a month, but last I checked. They were running the Veil of Pride stuff. I don't know if the meta has changed. Oh. Well, I just put my Jade Fire Stomp out in Egypt. Someone running Xiaohao? I know they were last season. But yeah, like I said, I could be wrong. I just have to check, see what people are running these days. It feels like Shay Loons is a lot weaker than it used to be. Yo, Rop, thank you for the 8 months, my dude. I got a bad feeling about this. All right, let's roll.
Necessary tragedy. Unfortunately, we have now joined the ire of cartel soul.
Yeah, at least with the Veil of Pride, where I'm running it right now, it's like a good, reliable single target heal, but that's about it. That's about it. Huh. Perfect. It technically worked. Third healer in season 3, still priest, but I think if I continue like trying to push for title, it might have to be on shaman or druid. Yeah, I did a noob. Ah, just in time for some Mistweaver Monk. Your long-term desire has been granted. Family-friendly shawarma at the moment. Ooh. I had some chicken meatballs and a baked potato for lunch. Cover the skin in some olive oil, a little bit of salt. It's juicy. This river's fun. Don't think it's as meta as you would see out of like druid or shaman, but it's still fun to play. Yeah. Tripping a stun for these guys. Where's your Archer or Shammy just standing there spewing healing? Yeah. That's the funny thing about it these days. I was playing it, you know, past couple days, and I've just been like amazed at how easily it can spew that healing out. Yeah. Oh, I know. October's gonna be a wild month for games. It's gonna be a wild, wild month for games. I think like the middle of the month, I'm gonna be locked in, streaming like crazy. So I think the next couple days, I'm probably gonna be grinding away at a lot of YouTube, getting all that stuff together. Boom. It's a fruitful month, yeah. It's always fun when there's lots to do and there's a lot of things that I like want to go out of my way to do. Like I've been really, really excited for Fellowship for a while now. So it should be really, really fun. To finally push with it and also have like that consistent sense of progress, I guess you could say. Rather than playing like betas and playtests where, you know, all your progress gets reset a couple days later type of deal. She's still doing the RP. We killed it too quick. Killed it too quick. Gotta figure out which team to pick in your Survivor Fantasy. Can't pick the same team twice. You already picked Jags, Eagles, Steelers, Bills. Who's playing Dallas this week? So I know Packers and Bears have buys this week. Hey, don't worry about it, Brutal. Just happy you're tuning in, dude. Yeah, Legion Remix, Fellowship, Kingmakers, Little Nightmares. What's EU5? Jets are playing Dallas? Oh, dude, easy. That's easy. Oh, Europa Universalis. That's right, that's right. Yeah, my brother's really into like that and Civ. He loves that stuff. Hey, Rob, thank you for giving the gift of the sub to Brutal. I appreciate that, man. Oh, I think it's another notch. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. All right. I think we walked like 2 miles right now. Working on mile 3. You get bounced. There we go. Lots of lightning. Lots of lightning. I a pedometer. I don't know how to do it. If I knew how to do it, then I would. Nagura had like one of her viewers make a program for her. And she told me that she had that, but I don't know how to do it for myself, basically. Yeah, we're getting close to our max speed on the treadmill. We're getting close. Alright, take must be heavy. Gasta. Gasta. I take a nice little double scoop of creatine every day. Plus walking, plus gym 5 days a week. We are pounding that water. I am tied to my water bottle. You won't find me without it. Actually, last BlizzCon, I literally was just tied to my water bottle the entire time. But that's also because California is the frickin' desert. And it's so easy to get dehydrated out there. Coming from like more humid areas, like where I grew up. Still lots of dungeon left? Tell me about it. Where'd I grow up? Grew out there too. Virginia. Yeah. Grew up in a small town in Virginia. Yo, Rax, thank you for the 5 gifted. Procking another 3 bonus subs as well. Welcome into Fox, Topology, and WoW. What are the other ones? Craig, Gul'dan. It's like Ghoul and Dan. Do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Job and Ekin. Only increase my speed. Let's go. That's another 5, Rex. And we're already well on our way to another. Let's see. We're almost at max speed again. We're almost at max speed again. Nah, the speed depletes after every dungeon a little bit. But if people give subs, or just sub themselves, it pushes it back up again. I'm about to be stanky after all this, yep. I'm about to be. Might be in tonight for Demencius. Ooh, how far has your guild gotten? Bad luck, Singer the 2, gifted. Thank you, Dimitri and Janet. Alright, boom. Another 2 notches. We are 5 subs away from hitting max speed for this dungeon. Almost. Either walking off or working towards another potato. I mean, I got a whole bag full. I got a whole bag full. Oh my god, Rax, thank you for another 5 gifted and also procking another bonus sub. All right. Max speed achieved. So we deplete by 1 mile an hour after each key. So if anybody gifts anything from now on, it'll count towards the next. It'll count towards the next key. So we could always start the next key at max speed. Great pace on both fronts. Thank you. It takes some practice, Dano. I mean, I just did it really, really slow for like 2 weeks, and that made it a lot easier. I mean, I've been doing it for 9 months now. It's made it a lot easier. Well, I already know what the next dungeon's gonna be, Bellic. My buddy messaged me and asked me to heal a 16 on my druid. And I told him, but I'm only 705. And he said, I don't care. So I said, sure. So that's gonna be our next key. If they don't run without us. We're about to do it, Ira. Yeah, about to do it. Well, that's the thing. Our druid is strong. It is strong. Pucha. Oh, I didn't even have it. Oh, Sprink, thank you for the prime. If only I had an incline. Maybe next challenge or next time we do this, I'll get a new treadmill that'll have incline. And then I can be walking up a mountain while healing keys. Exclamation mark, setup has it. A couple books on the front. I don't want to mess up my books. God, my forearms are getting sweaty. They're just like sweating on the desk. Boom. Yep, hydrate check. I still gotta kill this guy. This fucking guy. Can I? Yeah, I guess I get stunned, but At least I got melee range. Honestly, man, I don't care. I'll just heal us through the damage. I'll just heal us through the damage. Prize healing got a little bit better this season, but I still think it has quite a few struggles. Did. Still think it's got quite a few struggles. It does absurd damage, though. All right, we're rolling. All right, we're rolling. No way. Fuck. Shit, please? Holy shit, we just wiped. Holy shit, we just wiped. Oh, that's tragic. They were really bad rings, but also, like, I don't know, people just, like, laid down and died rather than pop an offensive through it. I popped everything and just wasn't enough. Yeah, we got time. We still got time. Triangle and square, yeah. Yeah, we timed this. We timed this. volume, huh? Just blaming the healer for everything. You guys gonna have me sweating through my shirt today. All right, we did it. Whew. Pretty good crit haystring. Pretty good. That's a nice upgrade. GG's. Yeah, a little 370 point upgrade. Needed that, needed that. Needed the ring upgrade too. So Details Mythic Plus is the add-on. Fuck it, I can do it on Drew Barrymore. Alright, so we deplete a mile an hour before we start up the next one. I think healer damage being low is fine. Like, people simultaneously like obsess over healer damage and then are like, oh my god, I feel so stressed to do healer damage, and then they also bitch them when their damage isn't high enough. I like don't understand. This is actually like perfect. It's actually like the perfect amount of damage. Quarterly Mistweaver key, true. Alright, Alex, let me repair my gear real fast.
I've seen things that would scare you shelless. Come back with
Alright, it's a 16, chat. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Let me get a re-up on some water. And I'll be right back. Right back. let's roll. Yeah, we gotta find a replacement for some boots.
Anything ancient to trade needs to be at
I don't know if there's 655, so that's like, yeah, 280K. All right. All right. I don't think tanks and healers need more things to do mid-key. They're already the sole responsible for keeping the group from wiping, basically. Basically. Yeah, I might craft boots. I need to get some more gilded for it. But I might do that. Maybe I'll see if I can wrap my druid into raid tonight or something like that and try to get the mythic boots or something. Or actually, I raid tomorrow. I raid Wednesday. Yeah, I'll see if we can get away with it. I'll see. He's looking at me. Don't worry about it. In a long time. My ults are hitting on this guy, yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're down to 3 miles an hour. Every 5 subs that pop up right here, we bump up by 0.2 miles an hour. So when we hit 3 more subs, we go to the next notch up. Doing a 16 at 7:04 while walking. No, pug, no voice, putting it to the test. Let's ride.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if I would say it's full crit. Not like 20,000.
3, 2, 1.
Only like 20,000. Alright. I'm hitting the Convoke nice and early. Woo! I got a bunch of stuns there. Nah, I've just been doing like my weeklies on my evoker. Just been doing 10s on him. Just conjure up wizards. somewhat noteworthy. Oh my god, there's so many poisons. Alright, first big taste of burst damage. I am not getting stamina checked. I refuse. I refuse. Nice. What do you guys think is gonna be the hardest part here? First boss, maybe? Yeah, we send it. Still on your playlist 18 years later? Let's go. Oh yeah, that's a super safe one. Lions are going to eat the Bengals alive. I know, there's like so many questions about the Lions at the start of the season. After they lost to the Packers. Now all that's gone. It's crazy how that goes. Just like a Wednesday. What the critics say. shit, I hit the wrong button. I hit both my defenses instead of just one. Foot cam real? Yeah, see? Real foot. Why does everybody ask that? Have you guys gotten bamboozled by a foot cam streamer or something like that? Have you been hurt in the past? Talk to me, guys. What happened? Who did it? Who hurt y'all? I think they're asking because it's crazy. I mean, I've been called worse things. Oh, don't die. Let's ride. First boss down, no problems. No, maybe this is gonna be the really hard part. Yo, chill. Ah, wrong button. Give me that kick. There we go, finally. New place is great, dude. Really been enjoying it. I got like more space in different areas. Like my bedroom wasn't as big in any of my previous apartments, but it's a lot bigger now. Same thing goes for like the stream room and stuff. So I got like some areas that are like filled and some areas that are like pretty empty. So it's been interesting. I gotta get some more home decor stuff. I have like floor to ceiling shelves on either side of my living room. And I have a million books. You know, I could put wall to wall books, but I want to have like something else, you know? I want to have something a little different than that. A little bit of variety, you know? So, yeah, I got some shopping list stuff I gotta put together, basically. You hate central air? How could you? How could you? Central air is the best. doing, Kelly? Feels like a waste if you want your room to be cold. Nah, the environment can take the hit. It'll be fine. I wish I was a homeowner. Yeah, maybe next year. Maybe. Gotta have a spot for all the random shit you accumulate. Oh, that's the thing, is I purged like an insane amount of stuff from my old place. Yeah. I made many trips to the dumpster and what I could to Goodwill. They won't take everything. That's right. Before the end of the year, we'll get our 0.7 patch, be homeowners. Pulling into this? Alright, I'm game. You can play without Lightweaver. Yeah, a lot of Holy Priest talents are honestly like pretty decently balanced. Yeah, there's quite a few different options you can do there. You guys are being nice to me in this run. I haven't increased my speed one time. We've been chilling. Not planning to paint? No, I'm still renting. Still renting. Yeah, the only concern with running without a Prayer of Healing build is like, how do you deal with like big bursty damage situations like Knights or Paladins and like Priory? I feel like it gets a lot harder in those areas. So, old place was like really noisy, and it was also like much farther out of town. And this place was closer to the city, closer to friends, closer to all the stuff that I would usually do anyway. And at the same time, at the same time, it was like $50 extra a month. It was like an insane deal. Like nicer place, better location, super good deal. Treadmill turned off, I gotta turn it back on and I can. At least that means I hit 5.5 miles. Yeah, still in Austin. There we go. Back to speed. Back to speed. Plus, I had like the noisiest neighbors I've ever had in my life. And the apartment complex did not give a fuck. But I checked when I moved out, and they had like a dozen vacancies, so seems like plenty of other people are in the same boat. $3K a month for a 1-bedroom. Holy shit. That's literally the point where you just buy a house. That's the point where you're literally just buying a house. Ugh. There we go. Being a homeowner is cool, but there's certain things about renting. Unless you're rich, you gotta learn how to be handy, fix your own stuff when you can. Yeah, I bet. My older brother's got a house, but he also bought a fixer-upper, so he kind of like he walked into it knowingly. But he's constantly hitting my dad up of like, hey, when are you gonna visit? I got this project that I need help with, and I need this project. And like my older brother's pretty handy on his own. But there's some things that, like, I don't know, when you do a bunch of, like, pipe work, you want somebody with you who's done it before kind of deal, you know? Or when you're moving around anything heavy, you want somebody around who's reliable, so you're not dealing with it yourself. I mean, they just want to make sure that you hear the commercial, you know, Groot? They just really want to make sure you know about Taco Bell and whatever else they have. Are you in? Are you out? Well, your neighbor didn't know about it too? Yeah. That's how they get the extra value, you know? Oh, you worked in construction? There's a lot you gotta ask your dad about. I'm sure he loves it too. He's like, yeah, it's now your turn. He released? Oh, I mean, I guess it is kind of close. It's not too bad. That's actually fine. I forgot. 2 checkpoints and all that. I need to wait and then dispel. Yeah. Don't bother to write. Shit. Ooh. Alex was chilling there. Are the good times of bolstering week? Unfortunately, I do. We would play on Tuesday, and we would try some keys. They would be bolstering, and then we would realize that bolstering fucking sucks, and then we would stop playing and wait for push week. And then we'd play on push week, and then we'd make and then we'd play on push week, and then we'd make, like, you know, just honest mistakes because we didn't play for a couple weeks. And then we'd get mad, and then we would stop playing that week. Shit sucks. And then the next week would be necrotic, exactly. Yeah, literally. Wake out, exist. Got 26 days. It moves, it moves, it moves. I'm an addict for dramatics. I confuse the two for love. keeping score. Intrusive and arrogant. It's DK Can Heal is the name of the week, Aura. It's an old one. I've had it forever. Yo, Goodspeed, where are you at in Rivals? It moves, it moves. Hi, Nesmir. I'm an addict. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I'm trying to res him, and I got out of form. Help. Oh, fuck. No panic. Just good play. Just playing good. I'm not throwing this fucking key. I'm not throwing this fucking key. I'm a moonkin now. I'm just a moonkin. That's all I do. That's all I know. I just wrath. Well, I was trying to res him and then, like, be smart about it and shit, and, that was a bad idea. And Rudiger, my boys died too. It's cool. We have some minor throwing. Getting in there, hitting the dots. Getting the fuck out. At least when we get to max energy. It takes one to know one. There we go. Not throwing. Yo, Mr. Sir, they are the 52 months. Whew. Almost inting a 15, 16. Almost. Yeah, Druid's fucking OP. Jeez. Last boss for dramatic effect. True. Never in doubt. Druid doing a million DPS by just bleeds? Yeah, that's what the video said, man. Just put up your bleeds. Triggers your bursting growth. Simple as. Good old foot cam. Ooh. Fucking sweating through my shirt. There we go. All right. So bursting growth, pretty big. Pretty big. I know, I seriously do need that heart rate monitor. I was panicking. I got to like literally 1% on the boss when I got rezzed. I should have waited on the res and should have protected myself better. Should have prioed my life better, all that. But dude, it really is as simple as like, through regrowth, all of your healing comes around, you know? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like your regrowth does a shit ton of healing as long as you put up hots, you know? Yeah, I mean, you know, don't, that's just kind of a, in general, breezy thing, you know? It's like, don't take a res right before a damage mechanic comes out. Simple as. Simple as. Hey, who said we were throwing? We won. We timed the key. If anything, time in 16 at 7:04 just means Druid's OP. Means OP. And it means our deep dive with Greg was super hugely successful and helpful. Because a lot of the questions I was asking him was like, for my own sake, you know? You can craft a neck. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all, man. My bracket 100% parsed? Yeah. No, I think crafting necks are fine. I think their crafting is totally fine. The nourishes are from like the forest flow, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely will do more beginner healer videos. I absolutely will. I absolutely will. Yeah, Drew Barrymore might deserve to be on the warband screen. You're right. You're right. Alright. We're losing speed. But I'm already feeling it after the first 2 hours. Alright. Jak there. Jak there. Looking a little weak. Yep. I mean, we've timed 10s on him before. I don't know if I'm gonna get invited to 10s in this guy without getting some guilty help. Maybe we high roll. No carries. See what happens. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Void Weaver just is preferred for keys right now, Lane. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, guys. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Damn. Yeah, Chrono is the go-to for keys. Chrono's the go-to for keys. Bury me, bury me. Nah, they delisted. They had to delist. He's the old dude. You know who I am? Yeah. Definitely works through. Works every time. I might have to wait for some guildies to do this guy. We'll see. I'll take a couple shots in the dark. I think if I get a key, it's gonna be a 9. Let me double check though. Let me double check.
Found any good treasure lately?
Ah, it's an 8. I need a sec. I need a sec. Yeah, like Kyle said, there's only so many options you have for crafting. There's only so many options. I'll take a couple shots. I think it'd be fun to do it in a pug, but yeah, let me do a shaman key. I'll get some guildies to help out for this rat. He's my last rat, actually. He's the last rat. I'm just gonna do a chamois key. Yeah, just gonna do a chamois key here. I haven't played old rain jacket in a minute. You're killing me, killing me. Actually, where's his gear at? 7-Eleven. It's the shoulders. That's what we gotta do. I gotta run a dungeon for shoulders. I think it's Tazvesh. Hildebrand. Which is Gambit. We do that or Halls. Ecodome actually looks like the best one. Yeah. Alright, we gotta find an Echo Dome. Right? Had so much mastery. All the shoulders have mastery. Alright, let me find Echo Dome. Ret Fury Pra. What could go wrong? Let's do that. Nah, my evoker didn't have a vault. I've been slacking on him for a sec. Been slacking on him for a sec. How you doing, Shadow?
That Psy cartel has lost control of the dogs.
No, I got one. Back, just a sec. It's in my raid gear. No, I wasn't. There it is. Actually, yeah, I like the Parapodia, but not like perma dealing damage, so it's a little harder. Man, when I get my Luminar trinket on my druid, I'm gonna be unstoppable. I'll be unstoppable. 3 weeks you can buy within ours. True. Gotta kill that boss first, though. I just gotta kill the equivalent boss, though. That's why I gotta start getting my alts into raid. Maybe I'll see if my druid can get in on like 4 bosses this week or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, I do love my shaman. He has a mythic Lumathar already. He does already have it. So I mean, basically, if I get a shoulder piece, then we're cooking. Then we're in really, really good shape. Oh, taste. How you doing, Black? Oh man. Start a key for dropping all the gifted. Do it up, Obi. Do it up. We're only at half of the potential speed we could be at. You guys were nice to me in the last run. I was at like a nice, like steady 3. I didn't even get close to 4 in the last run for the 16, but now, you know, it's a 14. On my geared shaman, you can push me to the limits. It's okay. It's okay. Sprint healed key, yeah. If it went that fast. It'll go up to 4 miles an hour, which still is, we're huffing and puffing. Huffing and puffing after 30 minutes and also yapping. That's the challenge, honestly, is being, like, talking while doing that. See me playing a lot of Priest, something wrong? No, just not really. Well, I have played a lot of Priest. I don't know. You just haven't been there for him. Honestly. I mean, an 8 of 8 Mythic on him. I haven't, like, I don't know, we're like 3,300. I haven't spent a ton of time pushing, but not really any point with Turbo Boost. Everybody going for titles is gonna, like, wait for Turbo Boost and then gear up and then go. Yeah, exactly. Like with Turbo Boost, it's just like you don't even have like an incentive to try to like push for a title right now because everything is, and Resilient on top of it is gonna like invalidate it, you know? Like before the first Turbo Boost came out, I had, I think, 1 dungeon which would have kept me in like title range. I don't know if it was like 18 or 19 or something I did like before Turbo Boost. And it like still stayed.
Glad to see you're expanding into foot content. Seriously though, thanks for everything you do for the community.
That's right, Kevin. Just moved, you know? Moving's expensive. Thank you for the 54 months, man. Oh, man. That's right. So it's the last day of bonus subs from Valorant. So every time we hit a multiple of 5 on our sub tracker, we're going up in speed. I saw part of Pro League. I saw like half of the games, and Falcons are doing pretty well. I didn't see the rest of them, though. I was actually going to watch that tonight. But I've watched a lot of their scrims, and it looks like Guild is exactly what they needed. Yeah, they got second. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I like the combo of like the crypto with Wraith. It gives them like so much information. They can like find safe spots into zone. Yeah, guilds had like multiple like 1v3s or 1v2s. So, item blink. True video came clutch, felt lost on it, but then your guide with Seraphine came. Thank you so much. Dude, glad to hear it. It's helped me a lot with my gameplay too, man. It's helped me so much. That's kind of slowly filtering in. Need a fragger? I think you also just... You needed to put Walsey in like a very static role, I guess. And then you needed somebody like Guild who could be like a very like independent operator, I would say. I think that's a lot of what I've been like seeing is like there's times where I watch like old Falcons and Hal would do what he would think was right. And then it would be different than what Zero wanted. And then Walsey would do what he think was right. And then he'd get like killed and like the whole team would like fall apart. And now like Hal's just like, sit here in the drone, don't get killed. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually very similar in a lot of ways, I think.
5, 4,
to
3,
like Pro WoW and Pro Apex are very similar, where a lot of like the better teams are the ones where there's like people who are IGLs or former IGLs or a lot of experience with call outs
2, 1.
all like working together. So that way everyone's kind of like on the same page, you know? Like Liquid has so many like former officers, former raid leaders, things like that on their teams.
My people stand no chance.
Good comms and bad comms? Yeah, exactly. And knowing the difference, knowing what's going to be helpful makes a huge impact on a team. I mean, you think about like a lot of successful NFL players, you know, getting into coaching, and they may not have been like the superstars on the team, but they also like really were good at their own assignments. Sometimes the superstars will go be coaches, but not too often. But a lot of times I see it as like these people were a starter for, you know, 10 years or something like that, but never made like superstar money. And then now they're like an insane head coach, you know, or coordinator or something.
The Devourers seem to be coming from the annex. Stop them at the source, so we can return our attention to Fort Cry.
Kellamore story? I was thinking a bit more on like the Harbaugh side, but yeah, you know. Harbaugh, Aaron Glenn.
Yeet.
Yeet. Yo, Vittori. Thank you for the 14 months. Up in our speed, thank you, sir. Oh, dude, I hope Lamar gets better. He's my starting quarterback in my fantasy league. And him going out in that last game made me lose by 4 points. That was tough. John Madden was asked if Peyton Manning would ever coach in the NFL. He said no way. Manning was way too much of a perfectionist. That makes sense. I mean, it also helps that Peyton Manning's so good on camera because the endorsement deals and the couch casting with his brother and stuff like that has got to be insane. Yeah, Tyreek, and your running back situation is dire. Ooh, yeah, I'm making some moves on the waiver wire this week. I don't know what's going to happen to Bucky Irving, but if he's not in shape, then I got to grab Rashad White. It's my backup. And then I don't know if I'm going to drop TJ Hawkinson, but I kind of want to. I kind of feel like I want to. He's been doing nothing, and Addison's back. And that's just going to make it even more apparent, you know? All the backup running backs are rostered? Yeah, so many of mine are. Almost all of them are. Yeah. Oh man, if you trade Gibbs away, I don't know, man, your season might be over. Your season might be over. Did Zach this week be okay? Yeah. I got very lucky getting Quentin Johnston off waivers, man. I got very, very fortunate. Yeah, I'm 3-1 as well. I lost this week by 4 points. Unfortunate, but I'm in a lot better of a position than I was last time around. So last year, my season was over by like week 5. I had Christian McCaffrey as my first pick and not nearly enough running back depth after he got injured. Yep. And so this year, I drafted Brian Robinson, who is CMC's backup. And now CMC's super healthy. And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm glad he's healthy. You never want to, you know, wish the worst on somebody, but I'm like, man, I was prepared for this. But that's okay. One of your leagues tried to trade you 4 people for Hill, and I declined it. Looking at that now, that was a mistake. Well, the challenge is, like, if somebody trades you 4 players, it's also, like, do you have the roster space to make that worth, you know?
With that being said, we can return to the real problem.
Guy that has CMC wants Gibbs bad? Really? Oh, he just wants to have, like, his running backs locked down for the rest of the season, basically. I mean, I get the hustle. My league is my guild, and we don't really trade that much. But I feel like my depth on my roster is, like, not great. Like, both my running backs are backup running backs. And I have, like, just 2 starting running backs, and that's it. We play 3 wide receivers and then a flex on top. So it's very difficult to have, like, an elite wide receiver core, I guess, in a 12-person league. Taco Bell is launching a new dessert called Taco Latte, a waffle cone filled with cinnamon, ancho chili, ice cream, and dipped in chocolate. Oh, that sounds like that fucks.
They seek the complete annihilation of your pursuit is pointless.
You traded him before the season started. Dobbins, Ferguson for Strange, Braylon Allen. Oh no.
For the traitor?
Yeah, seriously, Rob. I mean, I might need to have that after this. I might need to have that after
Only the
this.
Strongest survive.
Leg day into sauna into probably 7 miles today, maybe 8. We'll see. Been rolling though. Oh, I just got Chris Godwin back and I benched him. You know, his first week. And he had 10 targets. He didn't get that many points, but I'm like, man, imagine. Do this after leg day? Oh yeah, we're hurting. We're hurting. Yeah. It's like the lighter of the 2 leg days though, so it could be worse. It could be worse. Wasn't my squat day, it was my leg press day. Yeah, I heard the backup QB got mugged in Ireland. Yeah, that was pretty fucked, man. How tall? I am 6'4". Because the person who decided they want to rob an NFL player? You know. Most muggers are not what you would call smart people. What was that comedian who had the saying of like, imagine how stupid the average person is, and then keep in mind that that means that like half of the people are stupider than that, something like that. Plan to make any prez guides? Not at the moment. Yeah, that's Carlin. There you go. See, chat knows. Yeah, I'm not sure how many more class guides I'm gonna do this season. Maybe after Turbo Boost or something like that. I'll probably do a Shaman one. And then I'm gonna do some Fellowship content. Then we'll see after that. We'll see after that. 6'4", yeah. And there's the people, they're not stupid, they're just full of shit. That's right, chat is better than Google. He seems fairly intelligent. Ah, he's full of shit. Oh, we are not killing them. So it's not about using Healing Rain, it's about having Deluge. So I never cast Healing Rain, even though I'm spec'd into it, and you can see it. But I'm taking it so I get Deluge, which is a 15% buff when you have access to Riptide on the target. That's the main benefit for it. Yeah, so you're just like, you're taking Healing Rain as a dead talent. The point is of like, you know, don't cast Healing Rain, still stands. But yeah, you gotta take a dead talent to route to it, unfortunately. And it's really, really helpful for like deep HPS checks, because having like Riptide on everybody and the chain heals going and everything makes all the difference in the world. we go. We drop totem. God, dude, who just hates killing totems? Everybody, apparently, except for the warlock. Setup, exclamation mark, setup has the link for it. Ian. I thought they fixed the Jav tech. You did it today? Oh, okay. Maybe WoW had debated us. Like, team, please. How do I report it? Tank is second DPS on javelins.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
I'm just running into shit.
That's like a whole
Look at
year.
that. Oh my goodness. It is. Oh my god, we're getting killed though. Yo, Navy, thank you for that 13 months. Woo. Is that another notch up in speed? We'll do it anyway. We haven't increased our speed in a minute. Multi-directional treadmills? Oh god. I would be lost. I would be lost, dude. Every time I do one challenge, they're like, what if you made it even harder? I don't need any more growth. I don't even need any more character development. I've suffered enough. No. I think I'm good, Ira. I think I'm good. My favorite healers route or within? Priest. Eat. Turn the treadmill and walk backwards. Somebody already suggested that too. When I do that at the gym, I will go like high on the incline at least, but I am holding on to those rails for dear life. When Drew was the worst thing they could make me play, I know. And then I had to suffer through learning it, and now look where we're at. Drew Barrymore healed to 16 today. What my pug healers do? No monitor is the only explanation. Perfect.
You built this place on the high temple of correct and question my wrath. It was the only place our plan had a chance of success. Wrath brought nothing but destruction. You have no right to this power. We did fail you, but destroying the dome will only hurt Teres.
S3 continues after the turbo boost. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get your Kiveza kill, you can get all the mounts and all the things. That's when a lot of people are gonna start pushing for title as well. Yep, so there should be a good quantity of people playing. Yep. I'd recommend learning Disc if your goal is to push higher and stuff. Girth Demon X. The damage is nice, like Guardian's talking about, but also it's really, really good bursty output, which is so invaluable when you're getting into higher content. A big area that Holy Priest struggles on is like doing enough burst output to deal with a high damage. Yeah, Halls, Priory as well. There's a few of them. Tips on heal, absorb, Dawnbreaker. You gotta hold your Rift or your Squid or both for the absorb going out. A lot of times what I'll end up doing is I'll put those out before the absorb goes out or as the cast is about to go out. And then I'll already have my Squid, I already have my Rift out, hit the Dispel, and then immediately start smiting. Yeah. Yeah, exclamation point song has all the artists and stuff. Oh. Shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. I need shoulders. What did he get?
Also honest and oath
Cloth.
treacherous king.
The whole group just evaporated right after that run. Holy shit.
To save correct.
Oh. How did he cast 44 interrupts? I think I did more than 9 thunderstorms, but I don't know. It's kind of funny that casting capacitor totem and then hitting the static charge also adds on top of each other. Today I learned. It's Details Mythic Plus Dungeons. It's a little like add-on for it, and then it just gives you like an extra menu basically. Gives you that end dungeon scoreboard to work with. Heartstuck 2.9 can't seem to time 13s. Only time Streets and Dawnbreaker. You could just be like running your own key and be like ultra choosy. You could always like try to be friending people, going out of your way to friend people. Could be like going out of your way to friend people and everything. Just trying to yap them up a little bit better. See if you can just add people who are specifically like interested in pushing like you do. Conscientious people, you know? Because it's tough when like nobody talks, nobody communicates. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, just like enough times playing the game will make it easier. Yeah. More time, more knowledge. More times rolling the dice to get some good teammates. Things like that always matter a lot. Absolutely. My fucking legs are feeling it right now. Trying to find Resil 15s, 2 or 3 shot in a row to tune the route and limit test. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like Earth's saying, you know, you give somebody a compliment, you show that you're a real human. Things like that always matter a lot. Steiner, thank you for the 6 months in a row, my dude. Yeah, the more you can just like, you know, call out friends, try to make friends, things like that. Small gestures in time. It's the secret formula. Well, I guess I really should be running the antenna to go with it. Full friends list from 2K players to 3,600. Only get asked for 10s. Clear cut, man. If you're not playing with people, start trimming down the friends list. I guarantee there's also people who haven't logged in a while too. You can always re-add people, you know. You can always re-add people. Two people start arguing. I mean, that's funny, but it's also unfortunate. There's the good and the bad. Certainly. Certainly. Yeah. Yeah. And there's 2K, they're the real homies. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. 2K to 2.5 in 5 months. It's like half a season, even more. Wow. Like selling a service or? Or 2K's John from accounting? True. Plugs the tank's the worst in the world because somehow everything's your fault and doing these MDI pulls is crazy. Dude, I bet. You make literally one wrong move and you just explode. You make one wrong move and then you just straight explode. Yeah. Alpha today? I don't think Alpha's out till like Friday or something. Pretty sure. Didn't they say it was Friday? Or was it Thursday? Oh man, I gotta chill. Oh yeah, if other people die, it's your fault. Yep. Yeah. I think it's later on this week. How could two chests the keys and barely timing? Like just knowing your job and every CD timing means so much. Yeah, and experience. It comes with experience. Yeah. Hard clicks them properly and walking over 2 miles an hour. Yeah, it takes time, man. It takes time. My fucking legs are killing me right now. We've been doing the walkathon for a couple days now. Yeah. Yeah, and having the same people doing the same thing in the same group. And plus, it's becoming a lot more like rating in that regard, where people are doing the same thing every time consistently makes a huge impact on like your success for the runs. When you can rely on somebody to take care of something every single time, it's really good. Didn't realize we were carrying somebody. It was in the group description. We still timed it. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Challenges Nagura in a 20K walk-off. Oh, let's see how many steps we got. Let's see how many steps we got. 70 more gilded. I might be out of gas today, man. I've been doing this walkathon for a couple days now, and I am fucking cooked. But this week, definitely. Let's see. Holy shit, almost 20K. Almost 20K steps. Crazy how much getting good at WoW is high rolling a group. I mean, it's easier to play well when you have good players in them, but like, that's not the only thing. A lot of times when people are like, oh my god, I could like be that high if I had that good of a group or something like that. Like, I don't know. 19K. 19K. Yeah. Yeah, just let me know what your question is, Sully. I'll put the seat down for now. Yeah, man, just don't DC. 2 miles short of a 20K walk. Yep. Yeah, I mean, recall most of the time you end up using on your Cloudburst Totem. Poison cleansing you use for Arakara. Earth Grab's like really niche. There's not too many dungeons where I feel like you really need it. It's good for Priory, like really good for Priory. But like, it's just like niche stuff. It's just like niche stuff. There's quite a few of like the different niche options out there. What were the other ones you mentioned? Mana Spring sucks. I don't really think there's too many areas. I mean, maybe if there's like a niche area where you like ran out of mana, I don't know, in like Floodgate maybe? It could add up. But most of the time you could just like drink. I don't know. HOA for running guys, it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. I haven't been playing my priest too much lately, but like we'll be playing it more this week. I raid on him every week. He's 8/8 mythic, you know. I've just been playing other stuff. But just because I'm not playing one thing doesn't mean I've dropped another. Yeah. Yeah, I would say like there's just a lot of different niche options depending on what you need. There's some like definitive things for sure, like poison cleansing in Arakara, Earth Grab, and Priory. You could take Hex. I think Hex is pretty good if you're pugging. Yeah, I think you're overthinking it for sure. Like, don't worry too much about these things, because like you'll kind of know it with more experience when you're like, I really need to do this, really need to do that. Yeah. But wildcard, well, they still only have wildcard up for like certain times on the weekends. So I kind of played it like every weekend for 3 months. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Holy Priest is definitely a challenge this season, man. Because like you still are super, super squishy compared to all the other healers. And your ability to reverse like bursty damage is also pretty rough. Yeah. We've seen 20 so far, haven't we, this season? I think we have, right? Yeah, 21s. Holy shit, I didn't realize. 21 Gambit, 21 Streets, 21 Eco. I think we're probably going up to like 23, maybe some 24s. Yeah. Not quite into 30s. Not quite into the 30s. NA is pretty dominant on the leaderboard so far. That's really cool to see. That's really, really cool to see. Solo 30s and Legion Remix, true. Those are coming around the corner. Yeah. But I think 3 or 4 key levels with Turbo Boost. Well, 2 to 3. 2 to 3. With Turbo Boost, yeah. And then, like, it'll be some niche things, but a couple of, like, purchases with dinars I think will help a lot of players move their way up. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, it's all about the meta these days. Every season it becomes more and more about, like, oh, I'm not getting invited. I'm going to go play whatever is good, and then that way I'll get invited. But also, you just notice it, especially as a healer. Like, I was playing my Druid earlier in a 704, and we healed a 16 aura. And it's so ridiculous how much output you do as a Resto Druid. Like, the HPS is just off the freaking charts. It's just off the charts. Tyrannical 1718 is a Dark Heart. Dude, just perma-dead. Just perma-dead as a priest in that kind of dungeon. Yeah. G600 died after suffering with me for years. Bought 2 new mice. Hopefully they can carry the torch. Rest in peace, man. F's in the chat for the mice. I have a Corsair Knight Sword, but it doesn't have a bunch of extra buttons on it. Yeah. It doesn't have a bunch of extra buttons. Womp womp. Dude, I'm actually gonna fall out. I'm like drifting off. I'm gonna chill, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna catch a nap or something. Thank you for making the last day of the walkathon very fun, though. I appreciate that. I also got to figure out some. I gotta figure out some more videos too. I got a couple ideas, but we'll see what like Alpha brings us this week and like hero talents and everything like that too. Oh, I have no idea, Celtic. I got no clue about the WoW tokens. I haven't bought them in ages. I haven't gotten them in ages. Alrighty, gamers, but let's see who's gaming right now. Let's see. Let's say what's up to Bunton. Zero to hero press. Maybe. Maybe someday. For now, go say what's up to Bunton. I think I'll be gone tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I'll be gone tomorrow, and I'll be working on some videos and stuff like that. No idea about Alpha. I hope I get in. If we do, we will slam some of that. If not, we'll be sad. If not, we'll be sad, all right? Say what's up to Bunton. Love you faces. Back on Thursday. And we'll see what kind of announcements we got as well, all right? Take it easy, guys. Have a good night. Woo!